Hello, hello. We're live, we're here. It's Wednesday. Means we're gonna be doing some world building. And today I've got something different than I've been doing for the past 2 weeks, I think. We're gonna be designing a creature. We're gonna be doing some not something that I do a lot, but I always want to do it, and I want to give it a try. So I thought today would be a good excuse to do it, given I have to get this done before the weekend. And hopefully today I'll be able to get a decent start. Got no idea if I'm going to get finished in 4 hours. But more like 3 hours and 30 minutes. I got started a little late today, because I wanted to make sure a few things were working. Especially this little reference window you have on the screen here now. You can see, like, I wonder if it'll detect my pen. Ah, yes, it do. And I can mix around with it. Yeah. Okay, so I can't use my tablet pen to move window around, but I can move it around. I've got a lot of references here that I've hastily gathered in the few hours I had before the stream. I've been doing research, sparse research for the past couple of weeks. See if I can get this made. So we're gonna try our best to do some creature design. We're gonna combine a Prairie Falcon with a dragon. We've got a lot of reference images of feathered dragons here. And I'm gonna see how it goes. Hopefully it goes well. If it goes well, I can actually use this art, and I won't have to reuse it. I won't have to remake it at all. I'll be able to use the art that I make. What you think of that, huh? So yeah, I'm excited to see how this is gonna go. First, I'm gonna marker word. Take off. Maybe I should put it on. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, I'm gonna jump right in. We're gonna start like blocking out a silhouette, I think. So, based off of what I've seen here, off of these dragons, which I'm going to be using as a base, I'm gonna start by making, like, this one I really like. This one here in the center. I don't know if you can see my mouse moving around, but this one here in the center of it all is really nice. I like the way that the feathers move here, and I want to emulate that more than anything else. A trend I've noticed when it comes to feathered dragons specifically is that a lot of artists tend to put like a tail feather-ish, or some collection of feathers at the end of the tail, at the very tip of it. You can see it kind of here. And a little bit right here. I don't know if I'm going to do that, but I do know that this is the only one of these options that actually incorporates the tail feathers of a bird. So we're going to try our best to do that. So start off with a silhouette. Let's start off making something. I'm thinking I want to be in like a resting pose. So that we can really get to see some of the wings. Really get to see. I might be doing this one a little too small, actually. I want to be able to see like the whole body here. And for those of you who might be wondering how I'm doing all this or what my process is. I don't know either. This is like literally one of the first times, like one of the only times I'm doing this. So I've got no clue what my process is gonna be. I'm just doing what I think is right. Another thing that a lot of like feathered dragons have going on, at least in the art that I saw today, was they have a lot of head crests. I wanted to get maybe a decent head crest for that. I've got no idea how the legs are even gonna work at all. Maybe I should have grabbed some reference with that as well. That'll do for like first initial idea. Yeah, that'll do to start. I forget, you guys. Hold on. Gotta move this. Things gonna look a little strange for a bit. Have it like that, yeah. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing right now. I forgot to move around my reference window so it looks more accurate to what I'm actually seeing. Okay. Let's try to emulate a pose we see here. Let's try to emulate this pose. Maybe not that one. Looks a little too valiant. There's no real good resting poses. I gotta realize that now. I like the idea of them looking down. So let's try in a different way. Take a look at the way that peregrine, and these are prairie falcons, not peregrine falcons. But I'm certain I got one. I think I got one peregrine falcon in here. For some reason they're easy to use between each other. Our wings lie on this. They kind of have this like this arch thing going on. This is a good image. Bird. Looks like a bird now. Something like that, maybe? I forgot the arms. Kinda needs those. This one kinda has arms. The silhouette's a little too muddled. Looks like he's kind of resting on something. That's an idea. We could make him lying down. Like... something like this. I like the idea that he's kind of thin. A little lean, maybe. Maybe not like this head placement. Maybe he does something like look weird. Kind of Loch Ness monster-y, not gonna lie. But I do kind of like that. Zoom out a little bit more. The wings aren't really visible. In fact, the silhouette very little. Those arms are way too... I'm not entirely certain how to make them bigger without making them look like they're already that looks like he's hanging off or something. Yeah, this is definitely a goofy one. Maybe we could have a like a strike pose of some kind. Like do the head just maybe not that. Slightly more raised than what we've been doing. We do Yeah, no, no. I get the idea of this that it's supposed to be kind of quick, but I genuinely cannot for the life of me land on an idea that I like. So I'm taking my time. Rock putting out here or something along those lines. I'm liking this side. Okay. Longer neck though. Longer neck. There we go. We can have the wings kinda like this dragon has its wings kinda like out like that. This one also has wings just spread out. See if we can try to get the reference in. I think this might be one of the better ones with that wing. Not bad. They're very thin wings. Surprisingly thin. I thought they'd be thicker. Okay. Like, this guy's got pretty chunky wings. They go for a more traditional dragon wing style. Something like that. It's like maybe something like that. And arms. These guys' arms. This one's arms are really low on its body, actually. not give myself a lot of room. This is something, I guess. And then the tail feathers can be spread out instead. Guess that's not bad. Kind of like this. Suppose I should do another in the same vein then, huh? One with his head kind of like this. Their body comes like this. So it can come down like this. This looks like more like a side profile, I guess. And that chest is definitely too close to the head there. I seem to have that problem where I keep putting the head too close to the chest. Have this shoulder and then this shoulder. I guess the wings would look kind of like this angle. And we can have that edge. The feathers come. This one's like too side profile-y. I'm not starting to like it. It looks kind of like Godzilla. And shooting a beam out of his mouth, like, yeah. Godzilla is kind of based off of, like, at least from the way I've seen it move, kind of like alligators or Komodo dragons, other reptiles like that. It makes sense for it to have kind of reptilian features. I'm not certain about the tail feathers, personally. You know, this set of tail feathers is okay, but not the stuff at the very tip of the tail. I'm not liking this. I'm not gonna lie, that one's not great. Maybe one more? I'm reaching on 30 minutes here. I like this one the best so far. I'm just standing, I guess. Like that. I'm making his face too angular. I like the idea that maybe his wings are kind of like robes. He's meant to be a spellcaster, this guy. This time we're going full side profile here. The last one I didn't like the side profile, but I'm deciding I'm going to lean into it, I think. Here. Let's move this entire thing. There we go. It looks like he's having trouble reaching the ground here. that kind of works. The addition of that shoulder. Move everything up a little bit. Move the ground up. There we go. Now that looks way more balanced. We have to be completely anatomically correct with the wings, but we can take on this nice sweet cake. The feathers on his neck can kind of make him look wise, just sagely, I guess, because it can emulate a beard. What is this music? It's something, that's for certain. I had like 5 minutes to find a playlist that was different than the last one because the last one was causing us some problems. I like this one the best. I think we're gonna go with that. It's much more dynamic. Even though I kind of wanted a rest pose, this one kind of makes him look more, makes his character look more, like a dragon, I guess. Because that's very draconic, while everything else is like, I mean, they're all dragon-esque. This looks more like lizard, this one up here. This one is Godzilla, so this is an early. Everything else looks kind of draconic in a way. I think we're gonna go with this one. Elaborate on that. Again, I have no idea how far I'm gonna get with this. Might just get to like some basic coloring, like a sketch and some basic coloring. Or even how long the stream is gonna last for. I want to go for 4 hours, but we will see. Now is the time for us to really start taking a look at the anatomy of these different creatures. I want to use the Prairie Falcon's face here. They got a kind of like they got a really sharp looking face from like the side profile, but dead on it looks a little dopey. This is probably the best image I can find for what I want. This looks he looks angry. Looks pissed. But yeah, there's like lots of images here. I think might give us what we want. I don't think this is a peregrine falcon now. This one is a prairie falcon. As far as I know, based off of the eyes alone. I did some research on Prairie. Like, I originally wanted to go with a gear Falcon because they are much larger. But it would not make sense for the setting. This one looks like no talk to me, Angie. They got kind of flat heads. So, thinking we try to take that face and we just kind of. I have got no clue how in the world I'm gonna make this work, but we're gonna try. I don't have any images of them like looking downward other than this one. Might be our only hope. Start off with the basic shape. Dragons all tend to have that kind of elongated face shape. The beak can kind of look like this. But you want it to have a beak. Take on that shape. For this come up. The rest of the head is kind of smooth. I mean, I guess I could take the Monster Hunter approach. I did get some Monster Hunter references. I've got them down here. Secrets. They're more dinosaur than they are dragon. Like their entire face is just beak. And falcons, they don't got that going. They got very small beaks. I'm not entirely certain which one I should go for. Maybe I should go with the Monster Hunter approach. Make a really big and imposing beak, but like style it after a falcon. Yeah, that sharp point. We'll do that. Let's get the face shape of a secret here. And undo this. Secrets tend to have a very angular face shape. That is way too big of a brush. Line up. I mean, I think it's kind of already got some of that going on, I guess. Their entire face is just armored here. wrong brush. I think I'm getting too far into the weeds of the actual space structure of a sacred here. Hold on. I don't want to draw in blue, no. Draw in something more visible. Like a box shape here for the head, actually. Something like that. You can then carve out the curves from. Okay. We start again because I did not study it first. From the front, though? Actually, let's take a look at things from the front. We need to. We have a good image. I mean, we have this image here. That's my tablet pen hitting my mic. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's like a tapered box. I mean, this one's got its mouth open, so. Not entirely certain if this will help. Good though. I will continue to study future designers that are way better at this than I am. We don't really have, I couldn't find any 3/4 view of thickets. So I'm just making do with what I've got. It's kind of a 3/4 view. See the top of the head here. This one is violently red. I don't know if I'm gonna draw all over that. We do have this front-facing view that I can. This one has a kind of like lion almost face, if only because of the amount of feathers it has in its neck. I have a good idea of how that's gonna work. Have front facing area like this. kind of comes out like that. Right. Man, too big. I'm getting somewhere. Blocking it out mostly. That's not exact. Yeah, like that. The thing about dragons that I find compelling is that if you really wanted to have a dragon exist in real life, they would need to have a lot of mass in their chest area in order to achieve flight. I'm making this one a lot leaner, but even then, I am compelled to make the chest area much larger. Because I wanted it to look like it could realistically fly, right? Maybe that's why the shoulders are so far down, because they need to make room for the muscles. I shouldn't work on the I should work on the body shape first. Now this is where I get a little confused on my own design here. I'm like, where did the tail go? Means I have to improvise, that's fine. Need to stop doing that. Got something there. And this might be a little too big. That leg might be a little too large. Put it down. And then maybe the tail was too small in comparison. I certainly don't know anything. Especially when it comes to creature design. Like, what the hell am I even doing? All I know is that I like dragons, I guess. And this is a dragon, so I'm on the right track, I'm certain. Alright. Let's go back to the wings. These are such a thin wing. Okay, Falcon wings are interesting because they're very smooth up until a point. And they seem to be pretty thin. We got two sections, I guess. Before, and then, like, right at the tip, the wing tapers off into a few feathers. That and yeah, I think the bone ends here, roughly. If I had to draw out the bone, if I had the place that the bird could actually move. But there, the rest of this is just feather. Look how straight this is. Zoom out using my and the plane folds with jointed. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Of course, the plane folds where the joint is, where it can bend its arm, it can bend its wing. Another picture of a... okay. There's another picture of one in flight. This is got a better picture for the wings, I think. Here you can actually see the joint. Ooh, I just noticed something. I think I have to guess. This is where muscles are. And then they out like this, make a mini wing shape out of feathers on the underside. That's interesting. I don't know if that's visible at all on stream, what I just drew out. Yeah, they got this kind of like... you have the shoulder here. You have this kind of S curve. There's kind of like an area of feathers right above, like right behind the wing. It looks kind of like, if I'm not wrong, it looks kind of like a deltoid muscle in a way. Thing. See if we can find it again. He's got his wings closed, so I don't know if that's the best. But you can see it here. You have the feathers that come up like this. Then you have the rest of the wing. I think I want to go with that for this way. Let's try that. Trying to think of how this would look in this angle. would not be very obvious. These wings are gonna be big. They're gonna have to be big. Like this kind of sheath of feathers that like comes across the top of the wings right here that allows them to fold up underneath something, make it look smooth from the back. Like, you can see here the wings look completely smooth. Certain if I like that though. For the open wing idea. Guess the muscle only extends to about here. Means that the inner wing this. Something along those lines. So would probably bend onto the body like this. Something along those lines. To make the leg even thinner, I think. Yes, this is a dragon, but I want him to look kind of thin. want him to be thin, but not malnutrition. Malnourished, I should say. I don't want him to look malnourished. Okay. This also should be way bigger. Given that this one engages light quite often. Imagine it looks something. Like that. Get the other wing in while it's still in my mind, I guess. Gotta get rid of that. It wouldn't. That side wouldn't even be visible. I guess I'm gonna go take a look at that one again. I really have no clue how to draw paws in any way, shape, or form. I think my brain's thinking it should look more muscular than this, given it's a dragon. But I'm trying my best not to make him too thick. Oh, brown one. Got something going on. kind of claw-like, I guess. Be a bit longer. And a bit of that hand here. I'm already an hour in. Alright, I suppose. These tail feathers did come out like. I think I'm not going to spend too much more time on this sketch. I want to start refining it already. We got to get tech on the face first. And back to sacreds. Like that for a jaw, I think. Come on to something. Delta's not looking right. add something along the lines. I'm getting distracted from the face, I know. Wrong brush. I'm a professional artist, can't you tell? I do this professionally. Totally. I don't know if we want the double horn thing that the Sacreds have going on. I don't think I will. I'm just gonna take like the front of the face. That the face kind of turns inward a bit here. Of course, we can't be a dragon without eyes, like a dragon. Looks kind of mean here. I don't like that. Less mean, but still kind of, yeah, I guess. And dragons kind of can't help their own facial expressions a bit, I suppose. How do the falcons have their eyes? They got this kind of like beady-eyed look, but they still have that upper eyelid look. But like, check it out. We got the eye itself. Then we had this kind of upper eyelid. No doubt meant to protect the eye from like the sun and such. But it almost goes directly into the beak. So I'm thinking this line extend it. Looks way more raptor-like, I suppose, with that. This is, of course, meant to be a kind of intelligent creature, so the eyes gotta look somewhat dramatic. How do the dragons do there? This one looks more cartoonish. Difficult to get like a good idea because dragons are huge and they tend, in order to convey that, people tend to make their faces really small. This one's good. This one looks like they're sagely. I like that. Okay. Wait, this one works. It establishes that little horn on the face there. Then the back. There's that shape going on. The eye is much smaller. Ooh. That makes it look way bigger now. Kinda like that. Eyebrow. Again, I'm not entirely certain what I'm doing. So that's going to be the case. We can't have the silhouette like this. Kind of need it to be a bit different. Maybe you can go thin around or going. Jaws up too high. How do the Falcons have their lower beak? Kinda. The upper beak is like, it goes. Curves down into this like razor sharp point, right? Let's back up and then down again, back up into the beak itself. Lower beak comes out of that second point. Okay. Have some. It's less sharp. It's like just like a 90-degree. Looks very bird-like. I suppose he's gonna need horns. So let's play off of this. Of course, I want him to look kind of sagely. got these twisted antler type horns. This one doesn't have horns. Then it has fins. This one's horns are a bit different. Or very interesting right there. This one has like a kind of crown of thorns. And this one looks pretty lethal with those horns. I like that twisted kind of look, but that's not exactly what I'm going for. I'm just gonna wing it and see what my brain comes up with. I think maybe something twisty. Thing that kind of twists a little. Maybe something small. Kind of liking that. I also like the fact that this guy's got more than 2 horns. Let's try some. Let's try like the twisted antler look. That looks a little too wide at the base there. I don't know. That one looks almost impish. I don't like that. Go back. I don't like it. Maybe they curve in. guess. They look more like ram horns. This one needs to be. I'm reluctant to go with that. I genuinely can't really think of anything else. Let's focus on something else for the time being. This wing, which doesn't look all that great. Is it just me, or do the wings look kind of small? Yeah, the wings could be bigger. Or rather, they could be made to look larger. Arms, maybe? Okay. The way that this reference is doing the way that they take this piece and they move it up to about here. And then they have this extra bit of that extra bit that goes down before a joint. Again, like if I could draw it out, we've got one joint here, one joint here. So this comes down a bit before it goes in body. I don't like how it's just kind of protruding out of the body like that. This is why I'm trying to justify it with some wheelchair. Based off of what we've seen, I want to know how to change the way the musculature looks, I guess. Other the way it looks. Maybe this would come up here. Or like that. I think it made the wing too thick. Be thinner. far more capable of flight, I think. So I would turn off the silhouette. Maybe. Hope the music's not too loud. I forgot something, the rib cage. Would make them look kind of different, because birds have a different rib cage than people do. Covered up by their plumage anyways, I don't know if it's that much of a problem. You get a good example of a sacred rib cage here, like, this is what I'm talking about. Sacreds have this shape in their bone. Or rather, birds have this shape in their bone. Breastplate. Or I believe it's called the keel. Anyways, their muscles attach from this to their shoulders. Kind of like this, I suppose. Makes this shape because all the muscles are attaching to that. I tried to emulate that here, but I think I kind of messed up. And I think that the midsection is thin. That end, they have a very pronounced, they tend to have a very pronounced, what was it, collarbone area. I'm gonna pull that down a little further. Still would be about here. This muscle needs to be larger, I think. It's all gonna get covered in feathers, so I don't know. It does look more appropriate. Yeah. Need to add some space for some trapezius here. That. Gotta have some larger muscles in the back too, as far as I know. Make the whole flying thing work. I should definitely give my shoulder a break here a sec. Drawing non-stop for like an hour and a half is a lot. Wait, give me a second here. Oh boy. Yep, that's sore. Okay. I think I'm ready to get back into it though. So let's work on this other wing. Bones will come out like this. Right? So yeah, I'm ready. And then when we come down, we kinda silhouette the rest of this. Mess of things over here, didn't I? Without all of the volume on them, they look a lot more like pterodactyl wings. I don't know if that's a bad thing. Not exactly what I'm going for though. I think that this wing needs to be higher up. I don't want them to look so so bony, I guess. These wings gotta actually be functional. The tail feathers should probably be orange or be bigger. No, I want to move this center dot here. Better. Much more striking silhouette. We could add like a second layer to justify it a little bit more. There being a second layer of tail feathers here. The tail come up over here somewhere. A little bit more like this. Still not liking the horns. I just saw what's up over here. Good. This is baseball. Yeah. Down a bit. It's kind of coming together, I guess. Not like that. I'll quickly sketch in the Rockies. that's good enough for that. Right, now we gotta get to the horns again, I think. They're okay. I don't like them enough to keep them. I want something sweet. Sage them. You haven't turned up like this. Kind of run along the side of the head. Yeah, that horn looks a little weird. Not gonna lie, that one looks strange. This one looks okay. Ain't bad, I suppose. But maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we should just go with the smaller horns anyways. Basic horns here. Struggling with this decision. It's been 2 hours. I'm tired. I haven't even gotten the chance to even cover him with feathers yet. I'm gonna have feathers. I want something that kind of breaks away from the silhouette for the horns. Maybe that is the eraser. Like this. makes him look way more fruity. I don't know if that's... We'll take a look at some other dragons. Let's go back and take a look at these dragons. This guy looks kind of sexy, I guess. He looks more fish-like, though. I think it only looks sagely because he's praying. Or rather has his claws up in some kind of prayer there. He's got antlers. Again, I'm not entirely certain I want antlers. This guy doesn't have any horns at all other than these like main feathery bits off the side of the head, which might work, I don't know. He's got a crown of horns. Might work, I guess. I don't know. Oh. I suppose not every single one of these has horns to begin with. Maybe we just don't need horns. Maybe we don't need horns at all. Maybe we just need something like that. It's not really working out great. Remind myself of how this works. It just makes him look like he has really big ears. Just something like this. That'll do, I think. Kind of as a temporary thing. Get rid of that silhouette. No. Need to start working on feathers. Feathers will come down. Out against the bottom. Have some of the feathery here. We get to the feathers of the underside. I would think it's for. They have this kind of like mane that's like right underneath it. Hide the hide their view. You downward about here. Get this kind of shape going on. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna turn this down a bit. Hold on. Why are you so loud? I've already got it turned down so much. This song is just loud. You're going down on stream too a little bit. Hopefully that's a little bit more bearable. Right. Another monster I'm trying to take inspiration from here is Tobikadachi. Take a look at this one. See how the scales on its back look kind of like feathers. I really wanted to try and take inspiration this time. Yeah, it's a better picture. I don't know how much of that I'm going to be able to incorporate. A lot of these feathers are going to be tamped down a bit. Softening this silhouette with the amount of feathers I'm adding. Or, in this case, nonsensical scribbles that are taking the place of feathers. That's not to say I don't like. That's not to say I don't like how it's coming along. I think it's coming great. That edge would... I don't know about this arm. This arm's kind of bugging me a little bit, not gonna lie. I know what's bothering me about the leg. get 2 joints instead of 3. They need to be more joints. At least they look like they have 2. Getting there. Given that his legs are mostly hidden, it's a bit difficult to really gauge just where the joints might be. Get rid of I think this entire leg just needs to be moved down, maybe. I don't know how much more this I can actually take. Hold on. My back is starting to really argue with me here. Saying, hey, you're not supposed to be doing this for this long. I know you like it, but you gotta stop. You gotta stop at some point. I'm liking where this is. Ooh. Certainly looks feathery. I don't know how a render is gonna look. I like this. I think I like where it's ended up. Might call it earlier than I would have liked. My back is not liking this at all, and I should probably take a break and do something else. Yeah, we got a nice sketch out of it though. Not bad. I'll need to take some time and render this, maybe color it at least. These are these are gonna have to be some very long. I think I need to rest, take some time, come back to this sketch, refine it a little bit before I move. I like where it's at, but I wonder if there's any more improvements I could make before I move on to the next step. So I'm gonna call it here actually. Fun, but I'm gonna have to say no more. My back is not liking it. I will come back to this later. Thank you all so much for watching. Appreciate everyone who decided to stop by. I will definitely endeavor to make longer streams than this. I definitely try to, but this one is short because Max says no. So I'm gonna go rest. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. You'll be coming back to Silksong. Maybe do a little bit of this on the side. Who knows? And I will see you then. Goodbye.